the area. If you take this way to work, remember Stagecoach and Featherline roads will be your workaround. And in Bryan, the city is conducting its routine cemetery cleanup. Crews will be removing all glass, ceramics, statues, decorations, flowers from headstones at Bryan City and Oakwood cemeteries. You're asked to remove any items you don't want thrown away.
It's a crazy amount. Every year, just you can fight it one year and then they run you up another 150 the next.
New this morning, we're talking property tax. According to the Texas Farm Credit, at least, land value continues to rise across many of our neighborhoods here in Central Texas. But how does this trickle down to your payments and pockets, and how can you protest them? Ahead of a very important deadline here, your neighborhood reporter Alexa Conroy is sharing details with us this morning. Good morning, Alexa.
Well, good morning, Sade. With this new deadline, which is May 15th, coming up, many people are protesting their property appraisals, but there are just a few steps that they need to take.
The process is simpler than you may think, and it starts with taking a closer look at your appraisal. If something doesn't look right, homeowners can file a notice of protest online, by mail, or in person. From there, it's about building your case, using things like recent home sales, property photos, or repair estimates to show your home may be overvalued. And just like Weldon did, you'll have the chance to present that evidence in front of the appraisal review board.
And then they bumped me up 158 this year, and I don't even have a home on my property anymore.
Stay with us on the second half of Good Morning Texas to hear from local real estate agents and how they also deal with protesting property appraisals. Sade?
All right, Alexa, thank you for doing your homework on that. We'll check in with you a little later on in the show. All right, speaking of money, there's still no relief at the pump. Right now, AAA is actually reporting the average cost of gas in the U.S. rising to $4.45 a gallon. That's up 34 cents from a week ago. So this morning, the U.S. military says it's launching a new project to hopefully start lowering that price. We'll get more details from D.C. around 6:30 this morning, but don't go anywhere. In about 3 minutes, we have the latest from our local elections and a full look at your forecast. Election results are in for 2 Central Texas mayoral races. Here in Waco, current Mayor Jim Holmes was reelected with 83% of the vote. He defeated Aiden Morgan and David Ponder. Meanwhile, over in Killeen, Joseph Solomon won with 41% of the vote. Here's our Mariah Williams with the latest.
Many candidates are in the race for Killeen Mayor, City Council at Large, and City Council District 3 seats. The mayor election ballot is full of names neighbors might recognize from before, with all candidates currently serving on City Council: Joseph Solomon, Jose Segarra, and Riacos Adams. The District 3 seats have candidates Cameron Cochran, David Bass, and Terry Mustafer. 14 candidates are running for 3 City Council at Large seats. I spoke with one voter who tells me she is making her vote count.
I do want to make a difference with my community, and I do want my voice to be heard. That's all I want. I want a great difference for the community, and I do want the people in there to work for the people. So that's all I want.
After city council members are sworn in, this new group will make decisions on the next city manager in the coming months. In Killeen, I'm your neighborhood reporter, Mariah Williams.
Well, good morning, Central Texas. We're waking up to a pretty cool, mild morning with temperatures in the 50s. By 7 a.m., we should be at about 59. A little bit of partly cloudy skies. More of the clouds are on the western side of Central Texas. But, you know, as the sun comes up, we're going to see more sunshine. In fact, it's going to be mostly sunny today. We'll be up to about 70 degrees by the time we get to 10 a.m. And by noon, we'll be at 77. And that temperature is going to keep on rising. And we're going to have sunny skies. We're going to have warm weather. And we're going to have breezy conditions. In fact, we've got a pretty strong wind out of the south, and that's going to help kind of ease a little bit of the humidity that we have, but we really don't have that much. We've actually got dew points that are going to be in the 50s and 60s today. So here's where we are. We're kind of dry with a little bit of humidity. Now, once we get into Tuesday, and that shoots up, and you can see the big difference here as the dew points jump up into the 70s. Whenever they're in the 70s, it's quite humid. So enjoy today, because with that breeze, it's going to feel nice with the nice sunshine out there and the drier levels of humidity. Then we see this big drop. Why is that? Well, we've got a cold front that's going to be coming in. As we look at the forecast for today and the temperatures, how high will we go? We're looking at the mid-80s overall for most of central Texas. The Brazos Valley is going to be a little bit cooler, more in the lower 80s, but we're looking at 84 for Waco, 83 for College Station, and 85 up in Corsicana, 87 over in the San Sabo County area. As we look at the wind gusts, you can see that we are going to get up to around 30 degrees. And again, it's a southerly wind coming up, but it's going to feel nice because the temperatures are pretty mild in general, and it's going to make for a very pleasant day. We've also got a little bit coming in this evening as well, up to about 30 miles, those gusts coming in. So then as we move through Monday and we get into Tuesday, things start to change. Right now, I'm tracking a front, and it's going to be moving down here towards us on Tuesday, and the dry line is going to be encroaching into West Texas, very close to it. But the front will actually pass through on Wednesday. But that doesn't leave us out of the woods for a possible severe weather outbreak, although very small opportunity at this point. For Tuesday and into Wednesday, we'll be definitely taking a look at it and keeping an eye on this closely, especially Wednesday morning. That's when we're expecting to have the rain. So please keep that in mind and watch your forecast closely over the next few days and stay with us. Here, as we look at the future track, you can see, again, at this point, looks like Wednesday morning. Maybe that means a wet drive time for you with some of those storms possibly coming through.
Banana family fun. I'm your neighborhood sports reporter, Landon Patz, and I'll break down all the craziness at Kyle Field from the Savannah Bananas through the lens of a family.
Well, it was a very historic weekend over in College Station as the Savannah Bananas made their way to Kyle Field to play in front of their biggest crowd yet. Our Landon Patz was at the game to capture all of that action. Take a look.
It's way different than MLB. It's made for the fans, not just for winning. So this is my first. I'm definitely going to go back to the next one and see it again.
The Westphalia natives loved all of the dancing, antics, and surprises thrown out at the second largest baseball crowd ever. Having a performance like this so close to home made it possible for them to attend.
It's amazing, and it was nice because it's so big, so we got a chance to win the ticket. So, Charlie, yeah, so it's great. We're excited to make it, won the lottery and get here.
Both boys followed the Bananas before this, but didn't expect guests like Dude Perfect's Tyler Toney. They also made sure to keep up A&M traditions, even with no maroon on the field.
The action-packed night caps off a week of banana ball fun across College Station. The Bananas will now head to Atlanta, Georgia to take on the Party Animals. Reporting inside Kyle Field, I'm your neighborhood sports reporter, Landon Patz.
Well, we've got clear skies heading off to school this morning. Temperatures in the upper 50s for most areas. And on the way back, we are looking at temperatures in the low 80s. Well, good morning, Central Texas. All right, taking a look at today's headlines here. We're going to be sunny and breezy. We're looking at a high of 84, and it's going to be nice. The humidity is going to be low. What we're really going to be paying attention to after we get out of this gorgeous day today, nice and warm, is tomorrow. More clouds will come in. The dry line is going to creep a bit closer to us as we move into Tuesday ahead of a cold front. And then that dry line will press further in as that, of course, as the cold front moves through on Wednesday. So we'll be keeping an eye out for just the slight possibility for some severe weather late Tuesday and on Wednesday morning. And then you can see it kind of washes out after that. Let's take a look at the 10-day forecast now. So we know we're going to get into the mid-80s today. We've got a nice strong wind coming out of the south, about 20 miles per hour. And again, mild humidity, so it's going to be nice with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. 89 for tomorrow's high. We do have a 20% chance of rain, but it's going to be late in the day, not in the afternoon. And then into Wednesday, when the front comes in, early in the morning, most of that rain is going to come in. That's 40%. We should dry out Thursday, and then we got 20% chance as we move through the weekend. Mother's Day, we're looking at partly cloudy skies with some sunshine and a high of 85. 83, cooler in the Brazos Valley today, 86 tomorrow, 85 Wednesday, and for Mother's Day in the Brazos Valley, a high of 86.
A different kind of protest. I'm Alexa Conroy reporting in your neighborhood of Waco. I'll share why some of our neighbors are protesting their property appraisals and a deadline you don't want to miss. (6:29). Welcome back into Good Morning Texas. We're calling all Jedi and
Sith. May the 4th be with you. It's a great Monday for Star Wars fans, as this May 4th is very special because Star Wars will be returning to the big screen for the first time in, get this, 7 years. Wow. The Mandalorian and Grogu will be in theaters May 22nd. Now, I gotta say, Baby Yoda is so cute.
Yeah.
But fun fact, I'm not even gonna play like this, like I know. I have never seen one Star Wars movie.
Guys, it's like a lightsaber just hit me when you said that. Knocked me off. I can't, not a cartoon or anything?
Nothing. I have never watched one, and I've always set a goal to, like, okay, one day I'll sit down and I actually, and I love movies.
Yeah.
But for some reason I have not entered that whole
realm.
Galaxy,
It's almost like a cult at this point,
But you're a real Star Wars fan.
I am.
There you go.
The very first movie I ever saw
Yeah.
as a little girl was a Star Wars
wow.
film. Yeah. And speaking of Star Wars, I got to tell you, Obi-Wan has got a forecast on the way, folks, in a galaxy far, far away. Many moons ago, there is your forecast, my friends, your forecast coming up in this galaxy here. And here's what's going to be going on for my Star Wars friends. Mild humidity, mostly sunny skies, highs in the mid-80s today. We're not going to have any rain in central Texas. And also, those chances are going to increase Tuesday. And then, as you can see, 7 a.m. 59, 10 a.m. 70, and one more shot here from our starfighter. That was Luke Skywalker right there, pegging 83 at 3 p.m. May the 4th be with you. We are going to have a very pleasant day today. By the way, there is no weather out in space because there's no atmosphere. Satellite and radar, look at this. We've got a little bit of cloud coverage this morning. That's going to turn into clearer skies as we move through the day. And then the current temperatures right now, as I mentioned, I'm still in the 50s at some areas. We're at 61 here in Waco. We'll probably dip down again just a couple degrees before the sun comes up. We are going to be at about 7 here for the ultraviolet index. So what does that mean for you? It means it's going to be sunny. You need to probably put on some sunscreen because we're going to, you can burn and the sunglasses and so forth. You want to be careful out there and protect that skin. So the muggy meter is not bad at all today. It doesn't jump up until Tuesday, and that's because the dew points are actually staying very mild. So we're not going to be very muggy. It's going to be a beautiful day, but things change as we get into the middle of the week. And when I come back, I'll address that.
Leslie, I gotta say, that was pretty amazing. Thank you so much. All right, now to the latest on the war in Iran this morning. Gas prices, like we mentioned before, soaring at 35 cents in just the past week, prompting the president to propose a new plan helping guide ships across the Strait of Hormuz. Now, how fast can this plan bring relief here at home? Let's bring in our chief Washington correspondent, Joe St. George, who is live in D.C. this morning with all the details. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, Sharday. To start with, it's unclear what vessels and how many vessels the president may be interested in helping and if they're able to be helped at all. Remember, the Strait of Hormuz is facing restrictions not just from the U.S. naval blockade, but also from Iran. And Iran in recent hours has signified they've threatened the U.S. with retaliation should any military vessel enter restricted waters. They don't seem to be on board with what the president is calling a humanitarian gesture. The president emphasizing these are vessels, for lack of a better phrase, that have been stranded at sea because of the ongoing blockade. The president said these are vessels that have nothing to do with the conflict in the Middle East, and they may not be oil vessels, so that won't have any impact on the oil markets if that's the case. Remember, the Strait of Hormuz, yes, 1/5 of the world's oil typically flows through it, but fertilizer flows through it, helium flows through it. There are plenty of other goods that use the Strait of Hormuz. The president writing on social media on Sunday, we will guide these ships to safely out of these restricted waterways so that they can freely and ably get on with their business. The president writing again, these are ships from areas of the world that are not in any way involved with that which is currently taking place in the Middle East. This has done nothing to lower the price of oil this morning. Oil is trading up, so if you're looking for gas relief, Project Freedom not yet delivering it. There is a chance, though, that there may be some optimism here, and that's because of what the president also said about ongoing peace talks with Iran, conversations with Iran. The president writing, "I am fully aware that my representatives are having very positive discussions with the country of Iran, and that these discussions could lead to something very positive for all." So a bit of optimism on this Monday morning from the president, but Sharday, how quickly have we seen optimism turn to pessimism? And real quick, a lot of people are watching us, Sharday, with their phones, maybe scrolling on their feeds. There was some Iranian state television reporting that Iran's military may have struck a U.S. vessel this morning in the Middle East. The Pentagon is forcefully denying that this morning, saying that did not happen. A busy Monday with this conflict. We'll see where it takes us throughout the week, Sharday.
As always, Joe, thank you so much for bringing us that update at this hour. Now, here's how our local gas prices are looking here at home from our source, GasBuddy.com. We're seeing the lowest price for a gallon of gas in Waco, $3.66 this morning. In Temple, it's about a cent less. Little switcheroo there. And for neighbors in College Station, prices are cheapest, hovering around $3.59 a gallon. And thousands of travelers are scrambling this week after Spirit Airlines abruptly shutting down over the weekend. The discount carrier ending all operations at airports. That includes Austin, Dallas, and Houston after 34 years in the sky. The collapse happening after Spirit failing to secure a $500 million government bailout. Now many customers are forced to pay hundreds of dollars out of pocket to rebook on other airlines.
So that's $900 and something I spent so far. But I'm looking forward to getting my money back from Spirit, but when? How?
Now this morning, the Department of Transportation working with other major airlines to offer rescue fares. You got United, Southwest, Delta are all stepping in to offer capped ticket prices. 17,000 Spirit workers are also left without a job this morning. And some neighbors here at home are shocked to learn how much their land value has gone up, leading them to pay much higher out-of-pocket property taxes. But new this morning, your neighborhood reporter Alexa Conroy is filling us in on how the protest process works. Good morning, Alexa.
Good morning, Sharday. I'm here at a local neighborhood in Waco, and for some of our neighbors, I went to the McLennan County Appraisal Protest Office, and they told me that this is something they do every year.
It's a crazy amount. Every year, just you can fight it one year and then they run you up another 150 the next.
For McLennan County homeowner Weldon Webb, protesting his property taxes is a yearly routine.
Get online and sign up and come in here, and I've done it 2 years ago, and they didn't have anything on file to argue evidence, so I was able to win my case.
Weldon tells me that process is simpler than you may think, and it starts with taking a closer look at your appraisal. If something doesn't look right, homeowners can file a notice of protest online, by mail, or in person. From there, it's about building your case, using things like recent home sales, property photos, or repair estimates to show your home may be overvalued. And just like Weldon did, you'll have the chance to present that evidence in front of the appraisal review board.
Win my case then, and then they bumped me up 158 this year, and I don't even have a home on my property anymore.
Stories like his are why more Texans are pushing back. Local realtor Camille Johnson tells me home values may be rising, but appraisals don't always match reality.
There has been a big increase in the last several years because our values really have gone up, but we are really taxed higher than we have been taxed. For years, we were not taxed enough on our property, and now it's caught up with really the actual values, and sometimes it's very overvalued.
Governor Greg Abbott has tried to address the issue with voters approving tax relief measures last November, including higher homestead exemptions and expanded relief for seniors and the disabled.
Just sold a home for $340,000, and it was on the tax rolls for $650,000, and they went through the protesting to get those taxes down to help the new buyer so their taxes wouldn't be so high.